Alright, XG Rider's back again, YouTube. Safely delivered the goods to the wife. Time to roll out. But yeah, this cold weather is draining the fuck out of my battery on my phone. I've got to quickly get home and charge it. Well, I mean, it's not life and death, but you never know. God forbid something happens. I gotta get one of those battery banks, you know, so I can charge it on the go. Maybe I'll pick one up on Amazon. But yeah, this here is considered the ghetto in this area, which I don't know where I'm from. Doesn't look that bad. Noah's Ark restaurant, they have some damn good burgers. But I guess they're only doing dine out now with the new orders in place. Which what are you gonna do? You gotta keep everyone safe, but happily well fed. That's the beauty about America, you know, you got options like that. I don't know about other countries, but I feel like other countries might be a little screwed when it comes to that, you know. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm thinking about getting one of those fender eliminators for this bike, but I gotta go through the wired diagram, because it's not like a bolt-on kit. You gotta put it on there, and then you gotta like splice wires, which I'm sure I can learn, you know. Not saying it's impossible, but it's more like, you know, unfamiliar territory, so gotta get used to doing things that are not familiar. Otherwise, how would I learn? And besides, I could record it, make some content, because they say content is king. And you know, I'm just content's servant. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Maybe some other companies made some different fender eliminator, but we'll see. Only time will tell. I think I'm gonna take the long way home today, guys. Again, try not to make the videos longer than the last one. You know, I'm not sure how entertaining that was, but me fumbling for like 30 minutes just to install some simple parts probably wasn't entertaining you guys. PT Cruisers, I haven't seen those in a minute. I remember my wife once told me that when she was first learning to start to drive, her mom was thinking about buying her a PT Cruiser. And they were both my in-laws were police officers for the San Francisco Police Department. So her mom was, you know, a little protective. And I remember a while back ago when they first came out, They were considered one of the safest cars to buy. Ugly as sin, but you know, I guess they were like super safe. You know, so I remember when we first started dating, I would make fun of her. It's like, woman, if you got yourself a PT Cruiser, you'd have to pick me up at the end of the block. Talking all that nonsense, even though I didn't have a car at the time. But you know, harmless ribbing, I guess. Now, oh, Family Pancake and Dinner House. They're not bad. They're pretty decent for like a little mom and pop place, but I don't know, a little overpriced. But I guess that's what you pay for when you come to a place like that, right? That home cooked taste. Now, I don't know why, but I've been on a Lego trip lately. Not that I've bought any Legos. I've thought about it, you know. Wouldn't mind getting some pretty cool Legos. Sounds childish, I know. But I want to blame HBO Max for that. Because she got what is it called? She got HBO Max with her cell phone plan, which is kind of cool, I suppose, you know. So obviously she gave it to me, and I'm over there like checking things out, and I saw they had the Lego Batman movie. I'm like, oh man, I haven't seen that since it first came out. And sure enough, I played and I'm laughing because it's a funny movie. It's a cool, entertaining, funny movie. And the entire time I'm thinking like, man, it'd be kind of sweet to like buy some of these Lego sets that you see, because apparently everything in that movie you can buy. How true that is, I don't know. But I was tempted. Then I was like, no. But then I I started watching the original Lego movie, and I was like, man, all this stuff is so sweet. So who knows, I might be getting into Legos. So if one day I'm recording a video in the garage and you know, you guys by chance see some Legos laying on a table nearby, please don't judge too harshly. I'm just living my life. That's a cool thing about this time of the year is the foliage turns into bronze or whatever, atmospheric, not atmospheric, I wouldn't even know what to call it, you know, just fall colors. Let's go with that, you know. I'm not a man of science, well, to an extent. I use science more than magic, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright, guys, coming up here, this sweet burrito spot. It's called Juanitos. I got a drive-thru as well. If you guys are ever in Bremerton, Washington, and you feel like having some California style burritos and tacos, you go to Juanitos Taqueria. That place is the bomb. You know, they got like there's leches cake there too. They got I think they got pasteles. I may be saying that wrong. I apologize if I am. But yeah, go there, get yourself a burrito, and then you can go in the comments and you can thank me for introducing you to a super sweet burrito spot. And one of these days I'm gonna go and, you know, get myself some burritos. But until then, like, well, you know, on camera I'm gonna go and get some burritos so you can check them out yourself. You know, what is it called? Foodies. I don't really like doing the whole foodies thing, but I can understand if some people out there want to and they want to see what the burritos or tacos look like. Again, go in the comments, let your boy know, because I'm here for the people. One of these days I gotta go through there. Like that they just built that road recently. I want to say within a year and a half. I don't really come out here anymore. Even though it looks nice, it's got that old small town charm, I guess. Honestly, almost every place out here on this side of the water has that small time charm. You go on the other side of the water, you got like Seattle, which I'm not a fan of Seattle. Like, I'm sorry if this offends some people, but I personally think Seattle is a poor man's San Francisco. Yeah, I'm not saying that to stick my nose up in the air. It's just, I don't know, for me, when I first moved out here, I go out there, I'm like, okay, food's alright. Who knows, maybe I haven't found like good spots. Everything tends to close really early over there, you know, like 9, 10. I'm sure there's exceptions to that rule, but I don't know, that's what I've seen so far. Well, it's the po-po. But yeah, back to Seattle. I don't know. A lot of hills. But again, San Francisco has hills too, but our hills are cooler. Yeah, better views, in my opinion. A lot more stuff to do touristy wise. Seattle's got like what, the Space Needle, which I'm not gonna lie, this one time, well, the only time I've ever been to the Seattle Space Needle, I went with 2 friends. When it was one of their birthdays, so you know, we take the ferry down to Seattle, we park, and once we get there, we get some food, one of those crab boil places, which was all right. I think they got food poisoning. I didn't. I got something else from there. I can't remember what I got, but yeah. But back on the subject. We go to the Space Needle, and it was pretty late, like, well, late for, you know, Seattle, I guess. But we get there, it's probably like 9, almost 10, and we're like, okay, like, where do we buy tickets to go on this attraction? Which, when we get there, they had just reopened it, I guess, because I guess they were doing work on it. They were making the floor rotate, which I never knew that, or the fact that they were working on such a project. But when we got there, I guess it was just like brand spanking new. So we get there, and like we go to the front desk, and we're like, oh, where can we get can we buy tickets to go out there? And they're like, no, we're sorry, we're closed. And we're like, oh no, well, that's okay, you know, it's our fault for coming this late. And you know, we thanked them for their time. And as we're walking out, this lovely individual pulled us to the side, like, hey, you know, like, since you were so nice, like let's we're just gonna let you like sneak up there, you know, for free. Just don't tell anybody. And you know, this was like almost 2 years ago, so I doubt anybody will get in trouble now. But anyways, we're like, oh, that's super awesome. So like we quickly get in the elevator before anyone sees us, and the elevator, what do you call him? The conductor of the elevator, I guess. I don't even know if that's the right terminology, but they're like, yeah, like right before you guys got here, this lady was flipping out because, you know, we had closed the ticket sales, and, you know, we told them we were sorry they were closed, but they're like, what? How dare you? You know, I guess pull the full Karen on them. So basically they had to kick them out, and I guess they thought we were going to do the same thing, but we're like, oh no, we're sorry, like, you know, sorry for coming late. And they're like, you know what, that's so awesome that they didn't freak out, so they just let us through, like, which, you know, big props to them. That was like one of the only few times I can actually say Seattle was cool. All the other times I feel like rude people over there. But who knows, maybe they're just out of towners, or I don't know. But nevertheless, it was cool. I enjoyed myself. You know, my friends, yeah, they enjoyed themselves, for at least I hope they enjoyed themselves. But yeah, you know, they have this this little playground area for kids, which I will admit, that place was awesome. And if I was a kid, I'd always want to go there. You know, they had these cool big slides, and you had to climb up this, what almost looks like a tower, and you go down there. And the swings are pretty cool, but they also had like these things where, like, I guess you talk in one pipe, and then a person on the other end can hear you. But which was funny too, because like one of our friends was like, you know, when we went, I was wearing like a black and white flannel with some like black cargo pants. You know, I guess I was looking a bit Chicano, if you will. And there's these other people there, like a small group of people, and they were also Chicanoed out. But I guess my friend was like, hey, I don't know if you noticed it, but they're kind of me mugging you. And I was like, no, I didn't notice anything, but whatever. But luckily nothing came of it. But I was just laughing, because I'm like, I would have never expected that in Seattle. You know? I expected, like, from what I've seen so far, this area is just a bunch of a bunch of Caucasians with their vibrant colored hair, which is nothing wrong with that. It's just the majority of what I see out here. I don't know, maybe it's because there are so many people that they try to stick out, you know, or you know, like that song from a Goofy movie, Stand Out, Above the Crowd. But yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed myself. I think that was like the last time I've been to Seattle, I want to say. You know, it doesn't really appeal to me that much. My wife and I have been out there a few times, and I don't know, I think the last time I went out there with the wife was, it was either the Ariana Grande concert, or when her sister came to town, and we went out there to get food from like Chinatown or something. I can't remember. It's been that long, guys. I apologize. But yeah, it was a good time. At least the food was a lot better than some of the other places I've been to. Out here, you really gotta search for like good food places. Not that it's nasty or anything, it's just a lot of places out here is kind of bland, and I like my food seasoned. You know, get my cholesterol, my blood pressure pumping. You know, hopefully get that heart attack that my wife one day tells me I'm gonna get. Yeah, maybe if I do it soon while I'm on the job, she'll get that $400K life insurance, and I can die in peace. Nah, ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna live long and annoy the living hell out of her. She can thank me later for that. Yeah. I'm hoping to drop this either tonight or tomorrow. Probably depends. I'm still trying to learn my editing software. This is actually the first time I've ever tried to really like edit videos in my entire lifetime. It's cool. Just, you know, still trying to figure it all out. Definitely try to get some music involved too, because you know, I want to make it more dynamic, I guess. Get people into it. Want them to be like, oh wow, look at him, he's just so saucy. Nah, that'll never happen. But I would want to keep you guys entertained, you know, get some cool music in there. I just gotta figure it all out. But right now, it's just a hobby, you know, I'm just enjoying myself doing this. Right now you guys are looking at our little downtown area, which is about to end like once I pass that little bridge. Small town charm, you know. You know, for years I lived out here and I didn't realize that there was a Home Depot right there until one day my wife was like, let's go to Home Depot. And I'm like, woman, where the hell is a Home Depot? She showed me and I was like, well, I feel stupid. I also got an REI, which, to be honest with you, I didn't even know what an REI was until maybe like a year or two ago. Buddy was telling me about it. And then one of my co-workers was telling me about some of the cool stuff REI does. Like, I guess they do like some, I think he calls them garage sales. Not entirely sure. I guess it's stuff they either people trade in or they don't sell. And they basically like, they sell it for dirt cheap. I guess it helps a lot of the homeless community when they need some sleeping gear, which is awesome because I've only been inside REI like a handful of times, but they got some really nice stuff. It's pricey, so the fact that they make it affordable for, you know, people every once in a while with their little sales, I think it's awesome. The wife and I have been talking about going camping, and my co-worker, he's really into that. He's also thinking about buying a boat. He wants to sell to Alaska, you know, be a little badass. Not sure if it's just going to be him and his wife, or if he's going to try to take the kids as well. But he's looking into like a little boat. I think the last time we talked, he said he was looking into this 29-footer. But, and I told him like, hey man, you buy it, I'll go hazards with you on the parking, or not parking, you know, for the monthly payment to moor up your vessel to this pier. I was like, all I ask is that, you know, every once in a while you guys take the wife and I out fishing, you know. That way she could get off my back about like, oh, we don't do anything on the water. It's like, I want to do all this white people stuff. Which I'm like, fine. You know, we can fish. But yeah, that's the deal. So if he gets it, I'll gladly pay like half, as long as, you know, every once in a while takes us out. Because I don't want to be driving that boat. wouldn't mind sitting on one, especially if I'm sitting on one getting drunk. Go out there with a few beers, enjoy myself, get a nice little tan. Being on nights, I ain't getting no sun, and it rains here all the damn time. I'm really liking this GoPro. I just bought the 8 because, you know, the 9 came out, so the 8 got cheaper. But yeah, this thing is amazing. Like, I didn't realize the whole digital stabilization, because I got a 4, but I bought the 4 used. But anyways, yeah, I bought the 4 used, and I think it was by the time the GoPro 6 was out. So I couldn't really record much because the batteries that came with it, I guess, were old, bad, I don't know. Couldn't hold a charge for more than like 10-15 minutes. And then I bought some aftermarket batteries, and one wouldn't even like keep a charge, you know, like dead on arrival. And I was like, alright, whatever. And then the second one, it would charge. Yeah, that one only gave me like 20 minutes, which I was like, well, can't really do much with that. So that's when I got, you know, I was like, got into the mindset, well, like, I don't know, maybe if I find a better battery, I'll use that. And it was just sitting there forever. But then, you know, I eventually, like, was like, alright, I'm gonna try this GoPro thing again, you know. Still couldn't find a decent battery, so I was like, damn. So I said, you know what? Sometimes you gotta invest in yourself a little bit. You know, invest in your happiness. You know, like, I'm not saying this will ever lead to any cash flow. If it did, that'd be awesome. But the truth of the matter is, I rather just do this as an excuse to be on the bike, you know, a little therapy, as they say, and just enjoy myself. And my wife is supportive of it, like, you know, go do it, you know. If it gives you a little time to decompress, why not? So I'm doing it, and I was like, you know, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well just get an 8. I was thinking about getting a 9, but I was like, everyone I talked to says it's basically the same thing as an 8. The 9 is, you know, the same thing as the 8. And so I was like, yeah, screw it, you know, it's cheaper. I think it was cheaper by like $100. So yeah, pulled the trigger, bought this bad boy, which I did like it. And got this super sweet little mount with it, so I could, instead of taping up like this the mic adapter to my helmet like I've seen a couple people do, I want a cleaner look. So now I'm here recording, talking to a bunch of people that probably don't care, which, that's cool, you know, it's your right as an American, you know, freedom of speech. So yeah, but anyways, guys, I'm almost home, and I don't want to get my rectum chewed out for having this GoPro on me. So I'm probably gonna leave it at that. But again, if this video is long, I'm sorry, guys. Oh yeah, it's gonna be long. I gotta edit this thing bad. Let me know what you guys think. Go in the comments. Tell me what you like about it, what you hate. You can be honest. I'm a big boy. You know, criticism is a necessity in life. You know, don't be an asshole. But, you know, please, constructive criticism. But yeah, guys, I'll talk to you later. This is XG Rider, coming to you from, well, I'm coming to you from YouTube, so I'll hit you guys later. Peace.